We all just opened Rise Youth accounts from CapEd Credit Union. Not just my little brother and sisters, but for me too. From the littlest to the oldest, the Rise Youth account. It's the best way to start your financial journey.
You guys are starting to play. I know you've played Wyoming twice already, but starting to go through the second go of the conference schedule. What's the differences between playing a team the second time as opposed to the first time?
Depending on the team, you get kind of a feel the first game, and then it becomes a chess match between the coaches and the players are trying to figure out what worked and what didn't, and on the other side, you have knowing what they need to improve on in different ways. So it's always fun going around the second time, and then going to places we haven't gone yet this year, and then having the teams that we already played away come here.
Al was telling us after the last game, there's a belief on this team that you guys can still win the conference title. What's it going to take to kind of do that in the second half of this season?
It's just going to take a great effort. We don't control our own destiny, but that doesn't mean we can't focus with 100% intent on each game and each day, and so we just got to take it one game at a time.
What did you take away from last week? You guys had a lot to do and came away with some really good results. So kind of break down the last week and how that worked for you guys.
Starting with the bye week, we really focused on our defense and knew that where that was needed to be a jump. We were right around the 100 mark in Ken Palm defensive efficiency in the last 3 years. We've been right around that 30 mark, and we know that's where we need to improve. And I think you saw a lot greater effort on defense with ball pressure just flying around, and that results in some great things for us.
What did you take away from the last 2 wins, Tyson, with the lineup shuffle and how you guys played, and then moving forward? What was your big takeaway over this kind of new look?
We just played really hard and had some great results because of it. Now, did we shoot the ball as well as we probably could? No, but we know that shots are going to fall, and I think we found a great lineup that we can rely on defensively, and that's going to take us further than relying on making shots.
You guys had one of your better games against UNLV the first time around. What do you remember it? What worked, and what do you have to carry forward this game?
We tried to make Degenhart's life as hard as possible. He's the engine that runs that team, and we had some great shooters around him with Rich Wayne, Bedford, and Henley. And so they've gotten a lot better since then. They obviously competed with New Mexico. They probably could have taken that game to overtime. They beat Utah State. They beat San Diego State and Viejas, so they're very, very capable, and we know this is not going to be an easy task.
Tyson, obviously you want to be perfect, but is there a feeling like you kind of have to be perfect from here out?
We don't have to be 100% perfect. There's going to be slip-ups during the game. You can't be 100% perfect in everything, but as long as we put our 100% in our effort, I think that we'll be just fine.
Those road games, couple of close losses, obviously really tough places to go. As we enter these past 9 games now, and it's the New Mexico's and Utah State's coming here, does what's the excitement levels be able to show them what you can do in front of a home crowd?
Well, I think we can show them how much better we've gotten since last time we played them. We never want to be satisfied with where we're at right now. We always know we can get better, and it's an exciting time here, and excited to have them come to Boise so we can play them again.
Is there any advantage or disadvantage, when you've already beat a team once playing them again, or is it just a whole new game and you throw that last game out?
I wouldn't say you throw the whole last game out. You take bits and pieces from it, but it could be a different lineup. You never know with, lineup changes, different things like that, and it could be a completely different game plan for them. So you can't throw it out completely, but you can take bits and pieces from it.
Have you ever met Tanaka-Beer? Do you have any kind of relationship with him?
I've met him a couple times. I remember the first time I met him was before the San Francisco game last year, and then he was here when he was inducted to the Hall of Fame, and I was able to give him the jersey. So,
what kind of conversation, briefly, did you guys have?
Not much. He just was really proud of how far I've come from my freshman year, and that's about it.
Do you know anything about the way he played, how he played, anything?
I should, but I don't. That's bad on my part.
Are you keeping track of how many points per game you need to take a record? Is that just?
If I did want to focus on it, I think it would take away from the team's success trying to force up shots. I really don't need to. And truth be told, if we focus on winning games, you're only guaranteed 1 game in the Mountain West tournament. But if you win those games, you can add more games to the schedule, which in essence lowers the amount of points I would need to score. So I'm more focused on winning and just prolonging the season, get as many games as I can.
Obviously, like you said, winning is the top priority, but what would the record mean to you?
I think it would mean a lot. If you told me like during November of my freshman year that I was going to end up being an all-time leading scorer, I'd tell you you're crazy. But it's been a long journey, and I'm really proud to see how far I've come, and to put my name in the record books would mean something. Mean a lot.
Anything else? Thanks, Tyson.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tyson.